sorry. I didn't know I had to click for, okay. Anyway, so I kind of got, yeah, confused about the whole, like, because I haven't done this in like 6 months. But I got confused initially about how to go live. I noticed that I couldn't click next and couldn't actually go live, and I was like, what is going on? And I actually had to click that it was made for kids or not made for kids, which it's not made for kids, so I had to click that. So anyway, so welcome to my live, and I just want to say I hope that I get through this without a lot of noise and stuff. And welcome to my house, inside my house. Hey, what's up, Casey? Hey, Star Girl, what's up? Thank you so much for coming. I'm super kind of nervous, so I always get that way anyway. Like, I just get that nervous energy, like, whenever I have to, I don't know, speak in front of anybody. I'm not good at it. I've never been. And I'm trying to keep this from, like, falling over. Oh, thank you so much, Casey. I love you too so much. She's my moderator. Look at this. This keeps trying to, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me tonight. It's my tripod. It does. Okay, as long as you stay there, you're good, tripod. Anyway, so I really wanted to start this live, honestly, with just, you know, setting our intentions and everything. Hey, Lee. Hey, Cassie. Oh, I love you. I love all of you so much. Thank you so much for showing up. It really does mean a lot to me. It does. I wanted to start this really with setting the intention of, you know, what we're trying to do next, because I'm not going to do any readings at this point. I guess predictions a little bit, but yeah, I really, it's more about us as a collective. That's what I wanted to do this video for, more than anything. So I'm going to start it out with some like sound stuff, and as everybody comes in, that sort of thing, and I'm just going to play the bowls, and then, you know, if y'all want to set an intention, you know, what you really want to happen, and I guess I'm getting at because of humanity and what's going on in the world right now, and that's really where I've been stuck in at this moment, seeing how everything that's going on, things are about to change, and we know this, we can see this, and we want it to change for the best. And so just really, like, I don't know, setting our intention for the best at this moment. So yes, so I'm going to play the bowls for a second, and then we can talk more because I have more interesting things to say, I promise. So as everybody comes in, and my intention for everybody that is here is really just to, you know, find your soul purpose, because we all have one, and this year has been about finding that purpose. I really do feel about. Let me know if that's too loud. I really enjoy sound healing too. It's something that actually helped me a lot with healing myself. Seems simple. I love the simple stuff, honestly. Simple is what gets it done. So, I really believe that our planet, honestly, is stuck kind of in that root chakra, in that survival. kind of setting. Like, we're still trying to figure out that survival stuff. So I feel like it's really important for us to focus on that so we can heal. Um, so I'm going to play the root chakra bowl for a second. I don't know if you can see. Just as everybody's coming in, I'm just trying to set a good intention for everything. And I appreciate everybody being here. Our root chakra is kind of broken at this point. We don't know what we're grounded in. Now, there are some people that do know, what they're grounded in. I don't want to say that everybody is that way. But it is really a time to start focusing on, and it's not about just putting your feet in the grass. It's really about knowing what you stand for and what you believe in and like what you're rooted in. So, if somebody came up to you at any moment and you would go, I believe in this. I know I believe in this. I stand firm in this. And that's very important for our humanity, I really do feel like. Thank you, everybody that's joined. I appreciate it. I was nervous. I was super nervous. I'm a dork, though, too, because I literally wrote, like, probably 15 pages of stuff. So I would just, ask to, what are you grounded in? What are your beliefs at this moment? Can somebody come up and uproot you at this moment? We've lived in a world, honestly, where we don't have any roots in our beliefs. And that's kind of that's exactly what I want to talk about, to be perfectly honest. In this, I really do. But I want to play the heart chakra bowl as well, too. Can you guys hear that? So the heart chakra actually bridges the gap between the physical and the spiritual world. We have to have our heart open before we can actually get to that spiritual plane of things. It's very important. So a lot of times it's shut down, though, because we're bitter because of things that have happened in our past, and people have hurt us, our childhoods. This is typical. It is. It's our childhoods. I'm gonna tell you that we've kind of been, not to be conspiracy theory fully 100%, but I guess it's gonna get that way a little bit with me because of what I've been learning. But what we thought was normal for so long, it's really not normal. Because it takes us away from who we really are as humanity. Humanity actually means love and giving and all these things. And if we see what we're doing as a planet, as humanity, as a collective, we are focused on ourselves most of the time. We have to be. We have to make money, take care of our families, um, do those sort of things. We're very like, we have to be self centered. But we really thrive as a collective. So normally I do the readings and I try to do predictions, and I guess I'm going to do predictions a little bit tonight, but I don't know, the last few months I've really, I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of different things. And I'm going to say, first of all, 2020 has been, of course, crazy, but kind of crazy in a good way. Yes, we are forced to work, Casey. I do feel that way too. And that's what I actually started in, I think, 2010 to 2012. I took myself out of the workplace completely, and I started doing everything online, and I realized how much I liked it. But then I was like, okay, well, I'm obsessed with working, and I have been that way for a long time. I realized how much we've been living in this like wounded masculine world for such a long time, because all we want to do is make progress. It's all about progress. It's all about making money. It's all about doing things and getting further and further and further. Yet we don't even see what that progress is. Like, we don't even get to enjoy it. We're always constantly like just trying to get to the next thing over and over again. And I realize that in myself. And I guess that's why I realized it in humanity as well too. That, that is why it's happening. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I looked up at the thing, seeing 31 and 32 people, and I haven't had that many people in my. And I'm gonna read this. Oh, okay. Well, it disappeared. I'm trying to read these. I'm sorry, but they keep disappearing. So back on track. So I realized how much like our world is really much about progress, progress, progress. Yet, what is the progress we're actually trying to get to? What are we actually trying to do in this time? And we don't even get to enjoy it most of the time. And that's why I feel like this year has really happened too, this 2020, and I'm going to talk to you guys about it as well too. What I think is actually happening, but this year has been about us slowing down. It's been us, even though I know a lot of people haven't liked it, quarantine and, getting away from the mask and all these things, not fun. You're not hanging out with friends, you're not being able to do the same old, but that's a good thing. It really is a good thing, I promise. It's a good thing to be able to take a break. That's when you're able to be mindful. And I'm telling you, being mindful is your superpower. Being mindful is what you need to do. Taking that time to be with yourself is super important. It's when you actually can feel that divine connection with source energy. And we've been kind of unconscious to it for a very long time. We've been in that Pisces energy, which I thought was interesting. I was going to have like a slideshow with this whole thing. Like, I was going to go through a slideshow like we were in a class and all of this. I don't know, that's just what I do kind of thing. But anyway, so the Pisces energy is literally like you're in a dream, and that's what we've been in for the last 2100 years, is this Pisces energy, like a dream, the matrix, the illusion, all these things that are happening. We're just carelessly going along, I guess, doing things, spinning our wheels. I always talk about it like it's the hamster wheel, sorry. But we're doing these things over and over again, and we don't even realize why we're doing them half the time. Like, we have no clue why we are actually doing the things that we're doing. And I feel like that's the Piscean, I guess, I don't know. And I am the worst person ever to say it right. But I cannot pronounce things for the life of me. I will sound like an idiot. I will cut all that out. But anyway, so we are in Pisces as an age, and it's a dream world, you guys. Like, it is a dream world, and we've been living in this dream world. But all of a sudden, and I think it's great because Neptune went retrograde this year in Aquarius, which is all about humanity and everything. Like, this is a beautiful thing. It's like it took the blinders off of us. Like, okay, what is going on? And this year specifically has been amazing. Like, just for me doing readings and stuff like that with everybody from, I swear, probably about March or April, everybody started asking, okay, what's my soul purpose? How am I, what's my spiritual gift? These sort of things. Before all that, it was really about, who's my soulmate? Those sort of things. It was really about love most of the time. You get a psychic question, you get a psychic reading. It was about love most of the time. This year has been more about what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? Those sort of things. And I thought that was really amazing because even though, we're seeing all the memes and everything where 2020 was so horrible, I really don't think it's been that horrible. I think it's been a time of that divine feminine to slow us down and really go, okay, you need to heal. It's time to work on yourself. It's time to look within, those sort of things. So I don't look at this year as a bad thing. And I'm sorry, I'm super thirsty. But, and I'm not reading what is going on. It actually disappears. So I'm just going to continue on. And oh, thank you very much. I'm going to try to, like, I was doing readings and stuff before. I don't know. I just really want to do more stuff like this. This is kind of where my soul is at with stuff. And like I said, I have, okay, that's too much. But what I really wanted to talk to you guys about was the fact, okay, this year is special. It is going to be very special. I think this is the year that we decide really where we want to be. What is our path, kind of thing. What do we want to do next as a humanity, as humans? And we are waking up to this right now. This year was really special too. Neptune went retrograde, like I said, and took those blinders off. And I think that's amazing because we were in that Pisces age. And I feel like we are shifting over into that Aquarian age as well too, as we're doing it. And we had a lot of feminine energy come through, that divine feminine energy come through on October 31st and through the whole year. The whole year was really about slowing yourself down because we've been living in a wounded masculine world for such a long time, you guys. Like, go, go, go all the time. Like, it's been crazy. I still have to stop myself from being that way. I was talking to Stargirl about that today. Like, I have a hard time not continuing to work. Like, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. and get on my computer and start working. That's not always the best thing to do. You have to heal. You have to rest. You have to have time to think. I mean, that's how you get intuitive downloads, those sort of things. Sorry, I'm reading this now. I appreciate you very much. So, okay, I lost my train of thought a little bit, sorry. But what I am really thinking is this year is about us making a decision about like what we really want to do, where are we really wanting to go with everything at this point. And I feel like that's why we were slowed down. This was a very divine feminine like energy, slow yourself down. We saw that with the coronavirus and everything, or COVID or whatever. I like to call it corona because I did see it as more of a coronation kind of thing, and symbolically, because I like to look at everything symbolically. Coronation for the elite people and stuff like that. And so here's my other thing too. I don't like to blame anything outside of me for what is going on. I have a big thing about that because I feel like we're all creators and we all have divinity. And if I can blame something outside of me for, anything happening, then that gives that thing the power. And I know that we've been given the divinity and stuff. We have been, we're creators. So I do believe it is our responsibility to, um, change things and to make decisions in our mind. And I feel like that's what's happening in the next couple months. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I had all this paperwork and everything, but that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I do. I do really feel that it is up to us to make the next decision. I will say that what I found that was important, like through the research and stuff that I was doing, is in 1752 they actually changed our calendars, which, you know, that's not uncommon for the government to change our calendars. So in 1752 they changed our calendars, and they switched it over to, and we lost 11 days out of the year. And doing the math, and I actually did the math today just to make sure, I was like, wait, I better actually do the math to make sure. And it is 8 years. So if we actually lost 8 years, from that, that would make this year 2012 at this point, which is what the Mayans said was the end of the world, which I don't believe in that 100%. Yeah, I'm saying that I do believe it is the end of the age, but the end of the age, I feel like we're moving into that Aquarian age that they were talking about, and I also believe that we're talking about a decision. So in the past, our world has had a lot of cycles where humanity has ended. It really has. I think 4 or 5 in total. So, but those were all decisions made by humanity. And once again, this is why I kind of wanted to get on here and talk about it, is because I feel like it is important to understand that we do have that power, and we do, we have the power to make those changes in those decisions. It really comes down to us because we are the creators of our lives and of this world at this point. Whenever we place that blame outside of us, we don't have power anymore. We have to understand that we have control of this. We really do. We have control, and we felt like this for so long because we were born into a world where we are immediately put into, all right, you need to go do this, you need to go out here, you need to go out, from toddlers, literally. Like, we were literally, from toddlers, told to start learning things and put into situations, and taken away from our divinity. And I think I said it in my podcast too, our first 7 years that we're alive, this is when our chakras come online. This is our light body. That is our intuitive information that is coming online. And it's literally the moment that, we're born and put into the earth. The first 7 years is, shaken all up, and all this other information is put into it. And that's why it always has felt strange to us. If you know what I'm talking about. It's always felt strange because there's something off, always. There is always something off with what is going on in the world. Sorry, I'm reading. I wish it wouldn't go away. Yeah, I could see that as well too, with that shift not happening. Okay, sorry. I lose my train of thought very easily with stuff. Anyway, so back to, yes, at children, we actually are programmed immediately into this system, and we lose that program that we actually have that encoded stuff, that light body stuff, that we have the chakra system. I don't know if you guys, you know, believe in it or whatever, you know, any part of that. Sorry, I'm still reading. I know that probably looks weird when somebody like stops in a live and just like, but I'm reading. But yes, that chakra system is super important. That's our light body that we're talking about, and it is encoded with knowledge already, and then it's immediately infiltrated by other people and other like knowledge and all these things. I don't know. I just really feel like they're trying to get, and I don't want to say they are trying to get to us, because here's the other thing too. I do not believe in the fact that there's something outside of us that is hurting us. This is a shadow part of us that we have created from the beginning that we have to heal. This is all the divine feminine stuff coming to the surface. This is everything that we're supposed to be healing right this moment. In order to take back control and make it, you know, unified again. Otherwise, we would have no way to make it unified, right? If we weren't in control of it at this point. So I don't like to blame things, because blaming things does take the control away from you anytime you can do that. So all this stuff that is going on in the world right now, we're seeing this, you know, with the election and everything, and this coronavirus stuff. And like I said, I feel like it's the coronation. They're trying to make it a coronation kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like this is something that is our shadow side that was actually developed through us being unconscious for so long in that Pisces age of being, you know, dreaming, being asleep, that illusion. That illusion is actually, you know, coming to the surface now. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and see what you were dreaming about. And it's time to change things at this point, because I do feel that we are moving into the Aquarian age at this point. Because as we get into December 21st and everything, or into December, we are going to, you know, we're seeing a lot of different things that are going to happen. We have 2 eclipses, and then we have the conjunction that's happening that hasn't happened in 20 years. All these things, we're aligning with the galactic center, and they're saying that we have global warming. Yes, we do. But do you guys realize that the global warming is actually happening on every planet in the galaxy? It's not just us. Yes, we are doing horrible things to our planet, and I do believe that. But at the same time, it is happening all over, all over the galaxy at this point. So it's kind of time to step back and take a look at things. So why is all this happening? I guess is what my paperwork just reminded me of this. So why is all this happening? This is happening so we will look at things and realize who we are. We actually are the creators of this earth, of this universe. We have control of this. I know it's very esoteric and everything, but we have to realize who we are in this situation. Why we have to ask questions. Why are we here?